for a non-expert, you have to understand that the human gut microbiome composed possibly 10 to 100 times more gene content compared to human gene. So the flexibility of the human gut microbiome is a big part that that I think will be actually very attractive for medicines. So let's say for the human genome, because a lot of the things that you can use that contributed to human disease, for example, in genetics, microbiome study in general, the way that we analyze data. So there are a lot of things that will not consistent yet. So the field developing. And the second thing is that because the field is quite new, so a lot of research have been conducted in high-income countries like in Europe and America particularly. So research in the lower middle-income country or in Asian setting currently under cover. So in the study or any kind of like those intervention have to tailor to the understanding of the local microbiome setting, let's say in the Vietnamese setting. Okay, so I think that is it. So there are potential to explore the intervention or the kind of like the general understanding in the Vietnamese context, but I mean the drawback is that it is so understudied in Vietnam. The take-home message is invest more in microbiome research in Vietnam. I think that will be the take-home message from the webinar, from my point of view at least. So have been studying the microbiome in the Vietnamese context for probably in the last 5 to 7 years. So my interests have been on communicable disease such as infectious diarrhea. So that was my starting point. What we can contribute or what I can bring is that because we have been in the field in the last 5 to 7 years, so we understand we understand the opportunity and drawbacks of conducting microbiome research in Vietnam. I mean, certainly it is a lot of potential, but I mean we don't have such a good environment for research in this field in Vietnam because a lot of lack of investment and also lack of infrastructure and also lack of expertise in terms of personnel. So I think I just want to highlight a few key things that relevant to the Vietnamese context. So the first one is that the human gut microbiome in Vietnam potentially very different from the Western setting or high-income setting because of two things, because multiple things. Let's say the important thing is that the difference in lifestyle diet that we have all known. But the other thing is that the prevalence of antibiotic resistance is also very different in Vietnam and then to other countries. So that could potentially play a big part in how we understand the multiple different things that the microbiome play. For example, susceptibility to disease such as infectious disease, for example. So that is one thing. And then the second thing is microbiome usually when it as an initial stage of conducting study is mostly based on kind of like more sequencing center, right? Also kind of like exploring what is the ingredient, like what member or what taxa that are present in a particular participant. But I mean that's just such important. And in the current day, only doing that is not getting you far in terms of research and understanding. So I mean with the research that we want to conduct, you have to move past that characterization step and into more mechanistic study or more providing more insight. So that would need investment in the laboratory infrastructure or have like very well designed study that related to clinical context. So just characterizing a Vietnamese human microbiome in general is not an interesting question anymore. You have to move past that. Yeah. So I think then in order to catch up with the fast pace of the microbiome research in the world, and also to generate insightful understanding for clinical intervention as well.